Kavita, thanks for coming to meet with me. There was a lot of excitement at our med safety meeting about spreading our MedRec improvement process to your floor.
I heard about that from some of my team members. I'm looking forward to learning more.
Well, we've been brainstorming and thinking of champions who might be willing to take on this project on different units, and your unit came up because it's one of the floors that Philip covers.
He does, and it's been wonderful having Philip on our team. One of the best things about Philip is that he's already familiar with the IT systems that we're going to be rolling out across the hospital in 2 months. So it's a good feeling to know that we're going to be improving our systems, and then we're going to be able to hardwire it once the new IT system is in place.
But before we can hardwire it, we need to make sure this process you're talking about actually works on this floor. One of the things that helped our nurses become receptive is the shadowing opportunity that Philip suggested.
I'd like to hear more about that.
Do you know Laura Lopez? She's one of our most senior nurses, and she shadowed Philip for a day, and it became very clear to her how helpful it is to have the pharmacist double-check the high-risk meds during admissions or transfers. And once she was convinced, that's all it took for the other nurses to get on board.
And I'm glad that our unit buys into this, because I know from our last hospital leadership meeting that decreasing adverse drug events is a priority for the whole hospital.
Looks like it's all lining up.
So let's review this. Most of the people on our floor are pretty much engaged. You've given me the talking points that you use to educate your staff. I really appreciate that. We're going to start testing the new process tomorrow.
Really?
Yes. The way that you've explained the process, it addresses my concerns, and I think we should start right away. One of our unit's nurses is actually going to shadow Philip and then use the new process with our patients.
That's great.
We're going to do a small test first like you did, because our culture is a little different from yours. But once we're sure that this new process works with Meredith Brown, our senior nurse, we'll begin to share it with other nurses.
And then you can track your progress by looking at the data from your medication errors. Sounds like you've covered the 4 E's. Engage, educate, execute, and evaluate. You've got the engagement of several team members. You understand how to strategically align this project with existing organizational goals. You know that certain environmental factors may influence the success or failure of the attempt to spread this intervention, and you understand how important it is to customize this intervention to fit the interests and needs of your unit.
I have covered the 4 E's, haven't I? Our last CUS projects were successful because of the 4 E's.